Heyo everyone, this is ToadinWonderland. Yes, if you don't know who I am, then it's probably been about 2 weeks or so since I've last recorded anything, I think. Yeah, something like that. But anyway, it's ToadinWonderland, that's my name. Don't wear it out or I'll make every one of you buy me a new one. It could be anything you want, as long as I get to see my Alice. Anyway, this is Wario World. And yes, I would like to create a new memory card slot, or file, thing, save, thinguses, book, story, whatever jazz it is. Okay, so we're going to start a new file. This happens to be the second place winner on the Let's Play poll contest that I had held, and I'm finally getting around to recording it. It's been months since that poll has went on, and I apologize for the wait till I finally got to this game. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and talk over the story here. Pretty much everything that could have went wrong like 2 weeks ago, since I've last recorded anything, is exactly what happened for me. There's a few of you, I think, sure, watching who had followed me on Twitter. You probably have some idea what I'm talking about. But yeah, it ended up being times where I had to go to the hospital. There was just different things I was doing that were not going my way. I was so busy with work. I just, like, even today, if you even want to call it day, I'm actually recording this after, like, 1 a.m., which is probably not the best idea, but for some reason I thought it was a good one, so I'm going to go with it. Anyway, I guess that's enough talking about that. Bottom line, though, for those who are listening to this, I really appreciate your patience, and I'm so sorry that it's taken me a while to be able to record anything. I thought I could have done well with keeping consistent throughout the summer, especially since I don't have any college classes this time like I did in previous years. But things still happen nonetheless. Anyway, we finally have control. I guess I should briefly explain this game now. If you missed it, in Wario's treasure stack, he initially had a castle full of gold, gems, everything that you can think of that could make him satiate his greed. Well, there was an evil black gem that pretty much just destroyed everything. The whole castle has crumbled. All the gems and coins and goodies have turned into enemies, and we are stuck with a big treasure chest here in Treasure Chest Square. Nothing we can do about it though, so I'm going to leave immediately. Now you'll probably notice these things on the left and right. They're like 8 question marks. That's a feature I actually will not be able to show off in this Let's Play because it involves hooking up a Game Boy Advance or Game Boy Advance SP, whatever you have, to the Gamecube to try out various demos of WarioWare Inc. Mega Micro games, which was released for Game Boy Advance back in the good old days of, 2002, 2003? Yeah, something like that. But it's something that you can only see on a GBA screen as you're hooking up to it, so I can't effectively show that without getting a crappy digital camera out to record that, and I don't think that's something anyone should have to succumb to. Anyway, we have 4 worlds. This is Excitement Central, if I remember right. Spooktastic World, Thrillsville, and Sparkle Land, I want to say, is the last one. But you can only get in one. Unfortunately, I have tried various times to try to manipulate this game, because there are various glitches. I've been experimenting with stuff lately, if any of you have known me, especially since I've done the Japanese Zelda Let's Play. Ocarina of Time, that is. This game is actually designed very well to prevent sequence breaking. There's these gates that keep you from moving on forward. You can't jump around them. I mean, you could try to, but you'll just end up falling down the pit and get returned back to the surface, like that. So you do have to do them in order. I have tried, and there's no known way of getting around, except maybe if you use like a cheating device. That'd be my guess. Anyway, here we are in Excitement Central. I'll go ahead and point out quick, I'm going to go back out. I guess I should dash out, or dash in general more actually. There's like 2 like trophy glass cases here. These will be important pretty shortly after I complete at least the first stage. You'll find out what those are for, as well as this heart symbol right in the middle. And as you'll notice, there's actually, it's like a broken heart, meaning half. Anyway, in each world there are 3 different doors, and again, you have to do them in order. You can't like manipulate anything so that you can like ledge clip or dash into it or try to get in from an angle. So here's the second level, and then there's another one up here just across the bridge. And right here it has like a big snake slash dinosaur mouth. But the door's also sealed up as well, so we can't go into it just yet. We will be able to later. Basically, you have to do everything in order. Bottom line. If you read the sign, if I can remember which button is read, I think it is just B. Or you can punch it, that works too. You have a to-do list. Whip the boss. Grab the red diamonds. Get the heart fragment, meaning nab gold statues, which we'll see that soon, and get back my stuff. Find all the treasure. The Game Boy, I'll go ahead and start with that first, I guess. The Game Boy Advance features that I mentioned about that were in the treasure square. If you get all of 8 of the treasures that are found within a world, such as this one, this is Greenhorn Forest, you actually unlock a demo from that game. It can either be a multitude of minigames, or it can be just one specific minigame that has various difficulties you can mess around on. But that means you have to collect all 8 treasures to unlock that one. And you can pretty much get 8 altogether. And here is our beardless gnome, I want to call them. They're called Spritelings, though. This is another thing that affects the game as well. You're actually only required to collect this first one, which automatically is set free as soon as you see it. They do give you various tips for what you can do in the game. You can read them if you like. I kind of know what I'm doing, although I haven't played it in a while, so there might be some things where I'm like, what? Where do I go again? Directional problems and all that good stuff, so you know me. Anyway, oh, and here's another feature. But anyway, before I move on, the Spritelings, if you collect all 5 in a level, well, that's how many there is in each level, it affects the outcome of the ending of the game. If you get all the Spritelings, you pretty much get the best ending of the game. I'll put it that way. This is a Wario statue piece. If you get all 8 in one level, you must get it within the same level too. You'll be able to extend your health meter so that you have more than 4 hearts. For every 8 gold statue pieces you collect, you will get a half heart. So I guess you could look at it in the sense that it does have some similarity to Zelda in terms of extending your health meter. Although many games seem to have this feature, so it's not just limited to Zelda games. And yes, you can punch, dash, ground pound. And there's also something else I'll be doing. I didn't really show it yet, but you can do what's known as mad moves. And here's another statue piece I'm going to grab. I think I skipped something, so I'm actually going to go back real quick. Okay, yes, I thought there was something. You could climb this tree. So already, I would have missed the first treasure that's here. You see this pad, and it's like pink colored. By the way, you are not required to defeat the enemies, but I figure I'll just go ahead and get rid of these ones. Here's one move I'm doing, though. I'm charging up my throw so that I can do a mega throw, and actually hit the switch by throwing it. So, 2 birds, 1 stone there. If you hit the switch, it will make a treasure chest appear on the corresponding color pad. So that was the pink switch, so a treasure chest appeared on the pink pad. You can punch it open and collect one of the 8 treasures. And as this said, I already explained it earlier, collect treasures to activate games for transfer to your Game Boy Advance. So as I said, it's WarioWare Inc. Mega Micro Games demo games, basically. For those of you who are familiar with the WarioWare Inc. series, it's basically similar. I want to compare it to like a fast-paced version of Mario Party, but it's not really, there's no board game element to it. It's just like tons of mini games all at once, going at really fast speeds. Anyway, the charged up throw I did earlier was an example of a mad move. Here's another one, the pile driver. Basically, you will need to do these. They are required later on to perform on some of the bosses in the games. And there's one more where if you rotate the control stick, you can do a whirls. I'm trying to remember what it's called. It's just called like a tornado spin or something like that. But yeah, those are three mad moves is basically what they're called. They're basically enhanced versions of attacks. And certain enemies, large ones particularly, it's required to perform on in order to defeat them. So like a pile driver here. And you can also push L or I think Y, also, no not Y, Z, to inhale. Oh, it kind of reminds me of Kirby actually. But you can use it to suck up coins. So like here for instance, I can use it to suck up all these coins, just bust it out of this chest. Anyway, speaking of chest, here's the red button. So we'll get the chest from the red pad. And it was literally right there, so that was nice. So that's 2 out of 8. I think there's one more element I have to show yet. And here's a switch, so I'll go ahead and punch it. Let me get all the coins. And with that, let's go ahead and move on. As I said, there's still one more thing to show, and before I move on, the yellow chest, or yeah, the yellow pad with the chest is up here. I'll basically say yellow chest, but you know what I mean. As I said, you have to hit the corresponding color button to make the treasure chest on that specific color pad up here. And I think we could just, yep, I thought we could skip that pull. Okay, unfortunately, I mentioned about glitches earlier. To my knowledge, this game does not really feature tons of glitches in it. If one were to speedrun it, this would literally be a good game in terms of just doing like a simple race from beginning to end. It would be pretty traditional in that sense. Anyway, we have our next Spriteling here. He's telling us about stone doohickeys. And to get rid of it, you gotta collect a certain number of red diamonds. Below every ground hatch is a sub-level that holds one. Jump and then press the R button to do a ground pound. You can crash through most hatches this way. For this area, you only need 3 diamonds, but I'm probably gonna go for all 8 nonetheless, because the game didn't really explain it, but there are several cases where a lot of the Wario statue pieces are hidden in the ground, along with, whoa, didn't mean for that to fall down, guess I'll try that again. Yeah, you can see here, there was a Wario Gold Statue piece there. The game doesn't explain it, but some of the gold statue pieces are actually hidden along with the red diamonds, so that's why you want to try to probably go for as many as you can. Anyway, we got our first red diamond. As the Spriteling said earlier, we only need 3 for Greenhorn Forest, but again, I'm going to try to find all 8 if I can. And that's another thing I'll go ahead and explain. Oh, here's one quick thing. Interruptions. All those coins that have been collected can be used to get garlic from this garlic dispenser. He'll give you 1 garlic bulb, which can restore 1 whole heart. And each time you use him, I'm very positive the price does go up. So, don't want to overdo it unless you really can't help it. Anyway, we have another hatch here. If I can remember what button is ground pound, that'd be nice. Okay, this is a pretty simple one from what I'm aware of. There's a statue piece hidden right there. And we can go up over here to get the red diamond and hop onto the pad and get out of here. As Wario himself has even said. So, okay, moving on. Yeah, this first video is probably going to be the most technical I'll probably get. Aside from, there might be a story or two I'll have to share here in a bit, we'll see. Okay, yes, I'm using the B button correctly, and if you hold B, you can do a dash attack. You can also hold R to do dash attack as well. Yeah, he's explaining Mega Toss. If you hold B and then release it, you'll do the Mega Toss, and it's good for KOing large enemies. Again, I've already explained everything. And there was a garlic. As I said earlier, it restores your health if you're low on it. Oh, and we have pterodactyl creatures here. Okay, I'm probably just going to ignore them. I don't have to actually defeat the enemies, so... But I'm going to go down here. Okay, I knew there was a statue piece here too. I actually am familiar with some of these locations, even though I have not played this game in so long. Okay. I believe if you punch a few more of these, let's go ahead and grab some coins. I guess it doesn't hurt to have it. Yep, there's the red diamond. So let's go ahead and leave. Again, if you want to get more coins, you can just easily punch all those blocks, but I'm not really a coin junkie on this game, so I'm not going to be collecting a lot. Okay, and apparently that pterodactyl would like to follow me. Let's go ahead and get rid of these enemies, because they're annoying. Okay, and you can just run into coins too, but again, inhaling is probably best if you really want to get the coins. Okay, and there's the green button. And here's a Triceratops. You have to hit it from behind because it is holding a club. And after it gets on all fours, you can actually hit it normally. And do a mad move. Get rid of all the enemies. And yeah. Okay, and I think there's a faster way to get down. Maybe if I... Okay, yeah, I see the chest right there. So I'll just ground pound right here. There we go. And open the chest and get our next treasure. At some point I'm going to have to reevaluate and see what I've already collected. You can always do that by pressing pause, I guess. So I have 4 treasures, 3 Spritelings, 5 of the gold statue pieces, and 3 red diamonds. So we're getting there. Okay, moving on. Okay, and speaking of gold statue piece, there's another one. Okay, I figured there was another button here. The thing I hate with some of these buttons is a lot of them are like similarly colored, and I cannot stand that, actually. I really wish they would have been more distinct and identifiable, because later on in the game, the treasures are going to be like farther apart than what you're seeing them right now. No, shoot. I didn't mean to fall down here. Oh, but I did need to come here anyway, because the treasure. Okay, maybe that wasn't a bad thing after all. But yeah, like, there's some that are like similarly colored, and it sucks because it's hard to tell which button corresponds with what pod, especially when they're like right next to each other in terms of where the buttons are located. Okay, for this one, I think all you have to do is just hit like a pillar 4 times, and then hit the middle one like 3 times, I want to say. Okay, yep, that worked beautifully. Good. Okay, get a garlic, get a red diamond, and hop skiddly doo, get out of here. Alrighty. What's next? Again, just ignoring all the enemies. Get our next statue piece. I think we only have one more of it left. We should have them all. And here's another panel. Oh, I hate this one. I do not like this one at all. It's so freaking precise. I hate it. That's exactly why I hate it. I suck with climbing on these gold sticky globe things, and I always get hit by these spikes whenever it's a puzzle like this. I cannot stand these puzzles on this game. This particular one is the ones I loathe the most, for those wondering. Okay, hopefully if I stand still, I won't get hit by that spike now. Nope. Fuck. Oh boy, this is gonna make me really irritated. Come on. Come on, go Globy. I'm sorry what I said before about the Golden Globe Awards. Oh man, that was close. Okay, no risk here. Just wait till it gets to high peak. Get a well-deserved garlic after getting spiked by that thing so many times. And get on the jump pad. Get all our goods and get out of here. Okay. Was there anything back over here? Yeah, there is a tree we can climb. I don't know if I got everything up here or not. So let's go ahead and check. No. Looks like I'm not the only one who lost their head here. Okay. Yeah, I want to get rid of these things, so... because they're annoying. Oh, and when they glow red like that and attack you, you cannot damage them. Any enemy that does that, for that matter. Okay, we can probably just punch that button. Yep. Okay, I didn't know if that still kept going or not, though. I had to climb up just to make sure. Because I don't know if it would keep going to the right or not. Sometimes it's out of view. Okay, no. So, that was a wasted climb. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, going up. Making our way through, and okay, there's the treasure. I guess I should keep in mind, the first level is very generous with giving you all the treasures very easily, so never fret with that. Okay. Oh, and here's another thing. There's certain areas where you can fall off cliffs in the deep chasms. If you do fall in it, you land in Thorns Lair. Yeah, Thorn. That's what I thought. When you're in Thorn's Lair, there's like these creatures called Thorns, who will try to nibble at you and steal your money, basically. And there's like 12 boxes in a Thorn Lair, and only one of them contains the spring for getting back out, which you gotta hit so that you can escape. Yeah, it sucks falling down those cliffs, though, so try to avoid it if you can. There's one right at the bridge that I'm going to here soon. And yeah, this is like pathetic right here, this one. It's the most easiest that I think the game could possibly have given you. You hit a lever, steps raise, and there's your goodies. So yeah, that was really not a challenge. These sections do get harder. I mean, that's pretty obvious, I think, but they will get tougher, though. And that was a poor choice, because I'm now in Thorn's Lair. Okay, so basically, oh, I got lucky there. I got away from the Thorns, second try. So let's cross the bridge. And here's our last Spriteling, I believe. Okay, the stone doohickey blocking the way will vanish if you have enough red diamonds. Also, bye-bye balloons appear to take you back to start. So you can basically warp back to the beginning of the level if you don't have enough red diamonds by getting on this bye-bye balloon. One appears at the beginning of the level as well as soon as you encounter the statue. I'm not ready to use that statue yet because there's still a few more treasures beyond the point here. Here's a switch, and I'm going to go ahead and go into this so I can get more red diamonds and gold statue pieces. Unless I already got them all, let me check. Oh, no, there's one more yet. And it looks like there's 2 red diamonds and 2 treasures yet. Okay, that sounds about right. Okay, I think, well, I need to hit this a couple times. Okay, that's in the right position. And we need to go here. So climb up. Open our chest, get the red diamond, and huzzah. Whoopee! Okay. Okay, another Triceratops, just ignoring all of them. And I did see there was that a... Okay, it's a button, so I do need to hit it. Okay, I got the button. I was afraid I fell off and I wasn't sure if I got it at first. It's hard to hear the sound, but if you hear that doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo noise, it means you hit the switch, so you can rest assured that the treasure appeared. Okay, I know where the purple one is. It's back across that bridge, unfortunately. Okay, I don't know why I'm bothering with you again, but I'm going to go ahead and get in here so I can get the last treasure. Statue, red diamond. Still got to get the last treasures, though. And the heart stamp indicates that you collect all 8 statue pieces. Did I get all red diamonds? Yes, I did. Okay. I don't know if there's anything special if you collect all 8 red diamonds. I pretty much just go for them anyway because that's where a lot of the gold statue pieces are at. Oh boy. Oh, well that sucked. Okay. Well, I can at least get the purple treasure chests here. And by the way, if you couldn't figure it out, those are pretty much gems that I'm grabbing as far as what's coming out of the treasure chest. The treasures themselves do vary, and they kind of have a theme. Like in this world, it's gemstones. I think in the next level, it's like different kinds of pottery or something like that, I want to say. We'll find out when we get there, I guess. I don't know if I'll actually be recording the next level, though, because this video is getting kind of long. I am the slowest Let's Player of this game. And here's the final treasure, and the treasure icon indicates we have all 8 treasures. Now, we can finally go to the boss. Not that I couldn't have before, but I wanted to get everything first. When you approach the statue, it shows that we need 3 red diamonds. There's actually a little glitch here. Whenever it shows the third chest appearing, you can pretty much ground pound and get into the panel early, though I didn't really quite do it there. But as the third diamond, or the last diamond, is being put into the statue, you can actually glitch into the pit that appears below the boss entrance, or the stone doohickey thing. Anyway, we have our first boss here. You have to hit him a bunch of times so that you can knock him out, and then you have to do a mad throw, although I did not do a good example. Mad move, not mad throw, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm already sucking with the first boss, which is not a good sign. I mean, I'm not taking damage, but I'm not doing what you're supposed to do. Now, you can use any mad move, but the throw is pretty much one of the more basic ones. If you throw him, you gotta pretty much throw him down the pit, though. I think there is a technique that allows you to, like, hit the boss a lot quicker so that you can make his health go down faster, too. Because you can see, his health is represented by 3 skulls. Unless this is a girl, but it's a very masculine-looking girl, if that's the case. But yeah, he's down there. I don't know if you can get back up if you do fall down, like if there's a conventional way or what happens exactly. But yeah, just run around in circles, he'll eventually tire out. And we might as well just use a pile driver for the last finishing move, and there we go. Now he does spew a bunch of coins, go ahead and inhale them if you want to get rich. And whoopee! We finally defeated that boss. You know, I could make a really terrible gaming Sims joke out of that last expression I used, but I won't, so. Anyway, that would be it for the first level. It took a lot longer, mainly because I was explaining different mechanics in the game. With that said, though, we did complete the gold statue, and half a heart's filled up, and extended our health meter by half as well. So that's always nice. Yes, I would like to save. With that said, guys, Greenhorn Ruins, the second level of this world, is now unlocked, but I do not have it in me right now to play this level. I am going to stop right here. This is ToadinWonderland. I will see you guys back with more of Let's Play Wario World. I hope you guys are looking forward to this Let's Play. Pretty much, I think everyone, well, most of everyone is anyway, is looking forward to it since it got voted quite a bit for the Let's Play poll contest. But I will see you guys next time, hopefully with a little more excitement and enthusiasm, because I am like so exhausted and tired right now. But till then, I'm going to get well rested. I will see you guys next time. Peace out, guys.